All right, little ones, snuggle up and get cozy. Tonight, I have a special story for you. It's about a little squirrel named Sammy who learns a very important lesson about kindness and honesty. Are you ready? Here we go. Once upon a time, in a lush, green forest, there lived a little squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was a curious and playful squirrel who loved to explore the woods and play with his friends. One sunny day, while Sammy was gathering acorns, he found a shiny, golden key hidden under a pile of leaves. "Wow! What a beautiful key!" Sammy exclaimed. He picked it up and wondered what it could open. As he looked around, he spotted a small, hidden door at the base of an old oak tree. Sammy's curiosity got the best of him, and he decided to see if the key would fit. To his delight, the key turned the lock, and the door swung open. Inside, Sammy found a treasure chest filled with nuts, berries, and all sorts of treats. Sammy's eyes widened with excitement. "Oh, this must be my lucky day," he thought. But just as he was about to take some of the treats, he heard a soft voice behind him. It was Mrs. Owl, the wise old owl who lived in the forest. "Hello, Sammy," she hooted. "What are you doing in my pantry?" Sammy froze, feeling a bit guilty. I found this key, and I didn't know it belonged to you," he stammered. Mrs. Owl looked at him kindly and said, "I see. It's always good to be honest, Sammy. Why don't you take what you need and leave the rest for others?" Sammy felt ashamed of his greediness and thanked Mrs. Owl for her kindness. He took only a few treats and promised to be more considerate in the future. As he left, Mrs. Owl called after him, "Remember, Sammy, sharing and being honest will always make you a better squirrel." The next day, Sammy saw his friend, Benny the bunny, who looked sad and hungry. Remembering Mrs. Owl's words, Sammy shared his treats with Benny and told him about the treasure chest. Together, they went to Mrs. Owl, who gladly shared her pantry with them. From that day on, Sammy made sure to always be honest and kind to others. He learned that sharing and honesty brought him more happiness than keeping everything to himself. And so, the little squirrel lived happily in the forest, surrounded by friends who appreciated his kindness and honesty. And that's the story of Sammy the Squirrel, who learned the value of kindness and honesty. Always remember, my dear ones, being kind and honest will bring you true happiness and lots of friends. Good night, and sweet dreams.